Hello, get excited. This is Chris Manley, and I'm really pleased to share this video with you. We'll be discussing 5 things a resume can do for a child. Now, I know that you're wondering what in the world would a child do with a resume? Why would a child need a resume? Is this another adult consideration that is being pushed on our children? And I say no, and I'll tell you why. One thing I want parents to think about is that someday your child will need a resume, whether it'll be to attach to a college application, whether it will be used to apply for a job or an academic program, used for scholarships, internships. The document that is most prevalent that we use to showcase our activities, our accomplishments, our awards, our career is a resume. And if you don't like that word, parents, I also use the acronym CAB, CAB, which is Child Activity Brief. It would behoove you to start documenting your child's activities at a young age. Parents, I also want you to consider that your child's play world is their work world. Let's get into this. 5 things a resume can do for a child. Number one, a child's resume is a self esteem booster. I'm a children's book author, and I never thought I'd be a children's book author, and I'm very pleased to have my accomplishments on paper. And when I look at this, I feel good about myself. And the same thing for a child. If they see what they've accomplished or what they're doing, i.e., their awards, their accolades, their accommodations, written down on paper, they'll feel good about themselves. Number two, a child's resume details that he or she is more than their academic report card. Parents, you know that because you take them from activity to activity during the week and on weekends. And why are colleges and universities really want to see these extracurricular activities, and why are these extracurricular activities on a resume important to them? Let's just look about or take a look at some applications. I was online perusing some of these applications, these college applications, and along with academics were questions on how the applicant's extracurricular activities impacted the community in which he or she lived. Colleges and universities are interested in activities that show leadership. Colleges and universities are interested in activities that your child has overcome something in their life, regardless of their circumstances. Number three, a child's resume shows that a child is a great investment opportunity. Let me give you a really good example. One young man that I met at church, he and his mom were standing around talking. And he was 15 years old, I found out from I was eavesdropping on the conversation. And he was trying to seek sponsorship for a group trip to Australia through an organization. And I was listening and I just couldn't take it anymore. I finally just got up out of my seat and went over to the mom a little bit and just started talking with her. I was really impressed to hear that this young man threw together his resume, not knowing how to seek sponsorship. So I gave the mom my email address. She sent me her son's resume that evening. I redid the resume, composed the cover letter to go along with it, asked the mom for the program information with the trip details. These 3 items we sent out to friends and family, and lo and behold, the money came in for the son to go to Australia. This one sponsor said that she was so impressed with the 15-year-old's resume and cover letter and his activities that she really wanted to invest in his growth and development. This is a tip for single parents. Don't go it alone, and don't think that you'll have to pay for your child's activities all by yourself. If you package your child as a great investment opportunity, there are people out there willing to make a difference by investing in your child. Number four, a resume for a child is like having a backpack of skills. And here's an example. Once a month, I said attempt, to go hiking with a group. And when I do, I take a backpack with me. And in that backpack, I place items that will sustain me on my hike. I place items in the backpack that I like. I look at a child's resume in the same way. There are activities on the resume that the child likes. Within the activities are certain skills that are honed and are portable skills that can sustain the child through life as they go from position to position, from job to job, from place to place. So think about that when developing your child's resume. Number five, fifth and final. A resume for a child can provide a career direction. If you see that your child is gravitating to, let's say, aquatic activities, he or she may love to swim, or he or she may like to volunteer at an aquarium, at a pet shop. The child enjoys watching, let's say, Animal Planet, or he or she wants to be a lifeguard. You just may see a marine biologist in your child's future, or you may see a veterinarian in your child's future. I want parents to be mindful, to observe their child's activities, see what they enjoy, and let your child's enthusiasm be a temperature gauge of what they'll go after career wise. Most activities will be for fun, and you know, for kids, we can't not allow them to have fun. Parents, I also want to encourage you to fill some of your children's free activity or free time with activities that will help them. Let me give you an acronym that I came up with for the word free. I call it Finding Real Educational Experiences. And I think a lot of parents don't think about that. They are not purposeful. We must be purposeful about finding those real educational experiences for our children and not allow their free time to affect them adversely. Yes, we want our children to love, learn, and grow. But as they do this, let's document their activities so they'll have that piece of paper later on down the road when it's time to apply for that job, when it's time to apply for college, when it's time to apply for the internship or for the scholarship. Let's list the activities and the community impact in which those activities had, or what challenges your child has overcome. I encourage you to visit my website. It's www.resumesforchildren.com. Again, www.resumesforchildren.com. Please let me know in the comments how you like this video. This is Chris Manley. I'm author of the award-winning book, Resumes for Children, 17 years old and under. And I look forward to talking to you in another video. Bye now.